let's make sure this thing's got some gas in it. Well, need to add some gas. We'll go with that. It's about, I don't know, 50 or 60 degrees out today. Let's see if this thing will start without any throttle. Sorry, I fixed that buzzer. Alright, go ahead and air up. Alright, good enough. Let's take her for a ride. Whoop! Alright, here's your 0 to 60. Thing's kind of scary going that fast. But it'll do it. This thing's a good runner, but I think it's running a little rich. Still fun to drive though. overall this thing runs pretty good. I think it runs a little rich. Maybe you just need to adjust the carburetor. Or, probably would be a bad idea to do a tune-up on this thing. The oil really looks clean, and I haven't changed it since I got it, so... Anyway, I fixed the horn. Give me an update on some other stuff. We got a Dorian light monitor, old school one that I've been wiring in here. It is wired up with the warning lights already. I just got to wire up the tail light circuit on this, and that's going to be, well, it'll be just a little goofy because this doesn't have all the wires ran, and I'm not going to totally rewire that. So we got a whole wiring mess here, and all kind of stuff put in here yet. I did get these bars from another junk bus when we went up and did the bridge walk. Stopped at the junkyard on the way back. Got these two. It's got the embossed bluebird in it. Here's that high performance horn. Red IH. eBay. Flea Bay special. Put one of these on. It's missing. It was a yellow one, I believe, but it's missing a bunch of its yellow. Almost period correct. That one's just a few years older. Back here I got this panel put on. Pop rivets. I still need to paint some of these rivets. A little touch up here, but there's no more hole here anymore. So then this is on the inside. You can see that new panel that we put on. That's the back door, wind pushing it closed. Piece of insulation that goes in there. This is the interior panel. That'll go right here because that had been cut too. So we got a new one to go on there. Do have the windows to actually go in here because these are just plexiglass for whatever reason, I don't know. But I got glass to actually go in here. The other side, we got to fix that damage before we put glass back in it. And there's them new U-bolts. Those are powder coated. The rest of this is just all black Rust-Oleum. No big deal. Just throw some paint on there, which is what I did. Got the shocks put back on. These junk shocks. There's them plates that I had welded up. Came out pretty good. They haven't broke yet. Suppose that's a good thing. I do hear a small air leak. What do we got? Coming out of the... Oh, no, it's this one. I don't know if that's a quick release or what. We'll still need to paint the streamers on, but I added new vinyl Bluebird decals to the roof. I don't normally do video dubs, but these next few clips had a lot of wind noise. I fixed the clearance lights, and when I put them on, I added the protective armor. They're galvanized steel, and they came from other buses and were rusted. I cleaned them in my blast cabinet and had them electroplated, then powder coated white. They look shiny and new, and I'm very happy with the result on a white bus. I got all the clearance lights fixed except for the back one in the middle on top. There was an electrical box there with a large hole. The hole is too big and needs to be repaired before I can secure the clearance light over it. I changed this warning light box as the old one was bent up and damaged. I have two new ones that I had blasted, electroplated, and powder coated white as well. The left one is the one from the right side, and the one on the right is the new one. I didn't want to put the other new one on the left side yet and risk bending it since the roof cap is damaged. I got these new steer tires and wheels put on. These are the reconditioned 22.5 tubeless wheels that came from the junkyard, as this bus used to have tube type 20-inch split rims, which are still on the back. The tires are used 245/75 22.5s. I don't normally put used steer tires on, but this thing isn't a speed machine, and I think 45 miles per hour is really about as fast as you want to drive it. These tires look fine, and I don't think this thing will see a ton of miles as just a hobby bus. We'll get the rears changed out at some point. I figure when I fix the floor in the back, it'll be easier to do if the rear wheels are off, so then we'll put new tires on then. That's probably going to be a project over the winter. I also painted the front hubs black, and even though these tires aren't new, I think they're going to be fine for now. Yeah, this is how this thing runs after it's hot. Needs a tune-up.